ladies out there who love to write in my comments to short the fork erp or fork erf or can you talk not so loud? No. 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 I'm gonna be more loud now. I write a book called Women Who Hate Women. What we hate ourselves and each other more than men probably do sometimes. I swear to God. On a regular basis, I have to remind women who constantly ask me to talk softer. Can you please stop being so loud? And I know some of y'all are neurodivergent out there just like me. I'm neurodivergent too. I get it. But a lot of women just like to police me. And it's usually whoosh, white women who are like, shh, 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 shh. Get in line, bitch. No. No. Piper, no. Tsunami. Buddhism. I don't know why my nose is down here. Sorry, I just had to do that because you know what? I'm silly. I'm loud. I'm crazy. And you know what? I used to be shy. I used to be painfully shy. I used to be so shy. And one of the things that I'm so glad that I finally did was not care. Not care. I've always been a silly little bitch, but I was so shy because I was afraid of what men would think. And now I don't care. I don't care. Unfortunately, I still care what women think, which is why it hurts my feelings when y'all do that. Lydia! Other than commenting about my hair and be brave, stop dyeing your hair, all that stuff. I already addressed that. But y'all need to stop telling women to be quiet. You need to stop policing how we talk, how we express ourselves. Some people complained when I use puppets. I need to bring the puppets back. Some people complain when I use instruments, and then most people are like, oh my God, I love the instruments. So if I actually changed who I am and what I do based on strangers on the internet who have AI photos or no photo at all as their profile picture, instead of, I don't know, listening to myself, my intuition, and all of my peers and people that I value the opinion of, and sometimes feedback from people in my comments, but only if I ask for it, or if they're super respectful but do not give me unsolicited advice about something I can't change. I'm not going to change. I can't change that I screech all the time because I don't even know what that means. I just think of Saved by the Bell and That Loser. The next time I want your advice, I will beep, 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 call you up and ask for it. And until then, charge her. Because here's the thing. Every time you do this to me, it's because you're doing that to yourself. And that's the only reason why I can tolerate it and don't, y'all haven't driven me off the internet yet, is because every time, and men too, whenever y'all men do this, I know it's where it's coming from. But women, when you do this, when you feel the need to give unsolicited advice or try to police, it's because you're jealous. A lot of times. Maybe it's because you're having a hard time hearing, but the fact that you think that I should change for you. Whereas other people love this about me. So which is it? What should I do? Who should I listen to? Stop. This is part of patriarchy. I know white women love to reference The Handmaid's Tale. You are, what's her name? Lydia? What's her butt? You know, the hag who enforces the rules. That's you. Maybe it's not my uterus that you're policing in me, but my voice, my face, my hair, but especially my voice. If you're going to say anything, do not tell me to be softer. Should I be a trad wife? One of the most liberating things I have done is instead of being jealous of people, I started, why am I jealous? It's because I'm robbing myself of something. So I start working on that thing that I'm jealous of other people have. When I wanted to be a writer, I hated seeing people who got published I didn't think were that great of writers. And I'm like, well, look at you. Look at you, bitch. You're not even trying. So I started to try. And the more I started doing it myself, the less I started hating other people doing it. Okay? So whatever war is going on within you, I get it. That war, I was like bulimic for, a long time. Violence inflicted against myself, right? Men go out there and go. We do this to ourselves, and then we do it outwardly through passive aggressive violence. Hey, maybe I love your videos, I love your content, but fix this thing about yourself that I didn't ask your opinion on. So I value the opinions of others. I wouldn't be human if I wasn't, but I don't. When I see someone being violently opinionated about something in me that they don't like, either A, you are living in an individualistic mindset and your sense of community sucks and you need to work on that, okay? There's a lot of people I don't like that much, but I still have to be in community with, okay? So work on that. But usually the problem is self-hatred. Because if you're saying this to me, someone who you just love my content, but I can't imagine what you're saying to yourself. I can't imagine how much you hate yourself. That voice in your head. Where's my puppet? Here she is. Judge Judy! Right? This bitch is always like, you're not doing this! And has a problem with me all the time. And she's so mean and she's so harsh. And if I don't learn how to deal with this bitch, then I start thinking that way towards others, or God forbid, tapping comments and strangers, especially a woman. If there's a woman on the internet and you feel the need to, you are doing what men and inchmales do to us all day, every day. Do you want to contribute to that? Do you? If you have a valid criticism, if I missed the mark, if I'm wrong about something, whatever, that's fine. Maybe it's a differing opinions, maybe whatever. Maybe I'm literally wrong. But if you come in and are like, can you talk more softly? No! Never. If anything, all I want to do is be louder and more obnoxious, because the most liberating thing I ever did was learn how to embrace this instead of squashing it and policing it and containing it and then violently tearing myself apart in doing so. So, no thanks. Pause before you type some bonker stuff in my comments. Go journal. You will learn a lot about yourself. And hopefully you can start to deal with her so you can stop tearing yourself apart too. No matter what goes on in the world out there, no matter how scary things are, if you're in war in here, good luck. If you want community, you got to stop doing this. Ego may feel real good, but I promise in here it feels bad because you know you shouldn't be doing it. So stop. Hey, voila! Shy little Melanie, she was so shy with the jellies and a Michael Jackson t-shirt on the first day. So scared to death, but not anymore. Look at crazy Melanie, but look at a little umbrella, cute Melanie. Badass Melanie leading the rivers and dressing like a dinosaur climbing. Shy little Melanie, with a cute outfit, and now nasty. Just loves to get dirty, dirty Melanie. That's her she is. But she was shy with her little breath. But you can't shame me like the Daily Mail or the Star or a bunch of other people who've tried to shame me because I'm little shy Melanie on stage now has lived in my truck. Shy Melanie, she's not that girl anymore, and I love it. I hope you can liberate yourself too. Stop doing it. Et voilà.